Hello, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. I'm in my front yard. Got a big tree behind me. I'm sitting on the ground and getting grounded. We have some clouds in the sky. When you live in Canada, you never know, right? Anyways, I wanted to ask, have you guys been kind to yourself? Have you been talking kind to yourself? Something to ponder. Sometimes we say things to ourselves, we don't even realize what we're saying to ourselves. So sometimes we need to just stop and think. Let's talk kinder to ourselves. The more kind you are to yourself, the more kind you are out to other people. We're going to do our affirmations. Let's see what the universe has to say to us today. I release all resistance to money, and I now allow it to flow joyously into my life. My good comes from everywhere and everyone. See, talking about being kind to yourself. Once you're kind to yourself, you will definitely be kind to others. And trust me, the energy that other people will pick up, they will be kind to you automatically. And you want to release that resistance to money. We've been put filters in our own brain as we're children, of things that we've heard and learned and stuff like that. So our brain automatically puts filters in there saying that, oh, I can't have this, or I don't make enough of that, or this or that. And we have to change those filters within ourselves in order to get the flow coming in. So stop the resistance on that. Let's see what the wise card says. All right, wisdom cards, what have we got? I hope it don't rain, but it doesn't look like it will as of yet, but it might be coming. Who knows? The freaking weather is as crazy as my hair is. God cannot give you to a closed heart or mind. You must be open and receptive to guidance, advice, direction, gifts, and opportunities from everywhere if you are to prosper. I gratefully accept God's good coming from expected and surprising sources. Affirm. Have you noticed that these cards all coincide every time I read them? Doesn't matter what deck it's from. So yeah, so you need to release the resistance. You need to open your heart. You need to open everything and just accept. You know what I mean? Change those filters. Let's get on a better path. Okay, so we're doing saints and angels. Let's see what they got to say. See what angel is coming to us. You might hear a car. I think I hear a car coming down the road, my front yard. I was in the backyard, but the guy and the next door neighbor is, I think he's cleaning his car with a vacuum, so you wouldn't have heard me very well. Okay. Healing. Ooh. Isn't that a lovely card? And we should be healing ourselves on a daily basis, but it does take practice. We are very magical beings. You just have to realize that within yourself. Sometimes we get all worked up in our own brain about who we are and what labels people put on us over the years. Take all those labels off and just be you. So that's on page 37. This is a powerful card, as it signifies the power of prayer. Your requests regarding healing have been heard and answered. The situation is surrounded by God's rejuvenating love and is resolving itself in a miraculous way. Your prayers are particularly powerful, so keep them up. You may also want to enlist the devotion of others, such as a church prayer group, to amplify this process. I'm not sure if you're part of any kind of prayer group or any kind of church service. I know that, I grew up, my mom used to go to church and stuff like that. And I know I have, siblings that are right into the whole church thing. And when they reach out to me and say, can you, send a prayer to this person or family member is having issues, we would do prayers, and it's nice how, you know, they're answered. You know what I mean? It's just magical when everybody's on the same page, on the higher frequency, asking for that help. This is also a message about your healing abilities and a call from heaven for you to use those talents to help others in a more powerful way. If you are elected to follow this calling, God will open the doors for you for your career. St. Padre Pio, who both heals and helps those who follow this path, will inspire and protect you as you make any necessarily life changes. St. Padre Pio, I don't even know if I'm saying that name right, but forgive me, was a tireless worker devoted to personally helping the thousands who visited his church and hospital in Italy. In addition, his mystical experiences and healings are legendary. While kneeling before the crucifix, stigmata formed on his body and remained there for 50 years, until just prior to his death. Many people report having visions of St. Padre Pio, and miracle healings and protection from harm are associated with these visits. Isn't that wonderful? I get a lot of different healings too from different people, because our energy can heal each other. That's a magical part about us being human, is that if we give the right positive energy towards another person, we can actually change their chemistry and their healing on the inside as well. There's a lot of people all over the world that practice this. You know, you ever heard, if you go to the spiritual church, you hear people doing the healings when you meditate, those kinds of things. Those are very important. Just remember how magical you really are. So I'm going to leave that with you, and I thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. So I will talk to you soon, and I hope you have a blessed day. And remember, be kind to yourself. Sending love and light, brothers and sisters. Mwah.